Um, what would you do to spend 5 best years of your youth? Well, I spent it here. Today, I'll tell you about my own experience in America. This experience changed me in multiple ways. There are three main things I would like to talk about, which are my awesome host family, my cool high school friends, and of course, the Michigan State. I first came here, not exactly Michigan, at Maryland, as a foreign exchange student. I spent my first 2 years there and finished high school there. My host family is a very cool family. My host dad is a white American, and my host mom is Japanese. The way they talk, their eating habit, and the way they live makes them a very interesting family. My first 2 years in America was located in Maryland. So yeah, they had 5 children and 3 girls and 2 boys. My host dad was about like 400 pounds, while my host mom was a very cute and tiny Japanese lady. The first thing is eating habit. When me and my host mom were crazy about rice, my host dad was crazy about pizza, cheeseburger, and things like that. My host dad also barely like exercise because everything was like high tech in USA. They had dishwasher, laundry, and clothes dryer. Pretty much everybody has it, but those things are not very common in China. Also, people will only be driving, but in China, not many people own like cars. This makes American people become a little bit more and more unhealthier, I think. So that was like the very first impression of USA. Also, during the winter time, we chop woods together and then light up the fireplace. Everyone would gather in the living room and have a family conversation. It was so funny to say, like, to tell them we could download games, movies, songs, or like whatever from the website for free in China. They did not believe me at all because it is all illegal here, according to the law. Also, their youngest son was about the same age as mine. We were like best buddies. We played games, we watched movies. He taught me many things about like American culture, or everything. Also, he brought me to his other friends, and I made a couple friends too. Also, so my host mom once told me she sent her daughter to a cooking school because her daughter loved cooking. This surprised me because in China, cook is not really a like respectable job. However, like my host dad said, this is USA, it's the United States, and it's free country, so people can do whatever they want, whatever they like. Also, okay, so that was the first time, my first time leaving the house, and it was tough because of my poor English and as a young boy, but I'm still glad I did it. Okay, now so my first year in my host family and how they introduced me to American life. Then I went to high school for the second year, the same place, Maryland, same fam. I still live in the same family. I finished my high school there, which was another experience. Okay, I went to high school in Maryland, a very small school, and most students were black people. I was a little bit like scared and nervous at first, and then it turned out like to be the best place to be. I I made many friends at there because there were only few like foreign students. I had to talk to others like to make friends, and things like that. Then I joined the band and the school football team at high school. I really made some friends out there, and they were very nice. They taught me a lot of things as well, like many things, not like typically American culture, but more like black. They introduced me to rap songs, rap stars, and things like that. It was very cool to have friends like that. Okay, so after the second year, I decided to apply to Michigan State University. I got accepted, so here I am. Michigan became my second home because I spent most of the time here. This is, I would say, about fifth year here in the country. But I only live in here like for 3 years. But I still got used to everything now. See, when people say go green, go white, many people are from other states or another country. They will never know or like never understand what we're doing. I remember once I was traveling in Hawaii, the front desk was a girl, young lady, and she graduated from our school as well. Last year I think. I said go green to her, and she laughed and said go white. At the end, she upgraded my room because of that Go Green, I think. Also, as a grown man, I'm living all by myself in Michigan. I'm taking good care of myself, and I do things like all other people like who are living in Michigan. I drove to the north part of Michigan once because that's one thing that you have to do if you get a chance, like if you are living in Michigan. So it was so beautiful there, and people like spending vacation, spending time. It was like heaven on the earth. So there are still many details I did not cover, but the one I mentioned is the one that is most unforgettable for me. At the end, I believe this 5 years built up who I am today. Before I came here, I have no idea how it would be, and I never believed the things happened to me and the things I heard. All of them and everything here happened are memorable, and I will never forget. I enjoy my life here. I did not only learn about independent, like being independent, but also the difference between China and outside. Thank you for paying attention.